Hello everyone, I am Rachel from mercifulmornings.com, and on this channel you will find the education, encouragement, and support that you need both for online teaching and just for daily life. Today we are back in the online teaching world. I want to talk with you specifically about a class type you can teach on Outschool. Now, I've already done one video that I've shared with you about the 4 different class types you can teach on Outschool, and I list those all out and explain what each one is. So if you have not seen that already and you need that information, check it out. There should be an iCard that pops up, and I also will link it below in the description so you can see what the 4 types are. Today, I just want to talk with you about OneTime Classes. So I want to be sure before we get going, if you have not already subscribed, do it. Hit the bell so that when these videos pop up, you will be notified and you'll have all the information that you need to continue your online teaching journey and get the encouragement that you need to just keep doing daily life. So let's get to it. This is not going to be a long one today, but I want to talk more specifically about those OneTime classes. What does that mean? What does that look like? And how can you plan for that type of class on Outschool? So I have my fancy card, just like I did last time. Boom, OneTime Classes. You meet once, that's it. But you can teach this class many, many times. That's the beauty of OneTime Classes. You're only meeting with that group of students one time to talk about one topic. It's not anything that you've taught before that you're building on necessarily. It's not anything they're going to follow up with anything afterwards. You can, but you can just say, on this date, at this time, we're going to meet and talk about whatever your topic is. It can be a 30-minute class. It can be an hour-long class. That part's completely up to you. The age group is completely up to you. The number of students you have is completely up to you. So for OneTime Classes, they recommend that you charge about $10 to $15 per student for about an hour-long class. Now, generally, I see $8 to $10 for half-hour classes, and those usually go pretty well. So it doesn't have to be 10 for the whole hour. You could do 15 for an hour-long class. But generally speaking, that's the price point you want to stay within so that you're not underpriced, selling yourself short, not making enough, and you're not overpriced where people won't book you. So let's talk about some ideas for OneTime Classes. When you first apply with Outschool and submit your very first class that you want to teach, it has to be a one-time class. They want to know that you know how to fill out the information for a class submission, and so that's the type that you'll do. Now, this can be an introduction to something. If you have in mind a multi-day class that you want to do down the road and you want to start with maybe an introduction to Greek mythology, right? And that just gets them interested. Yes, I like this topic. Well, hey, if you liked this one-time class, we're done with this now, but I have this multi-day class over here where we're going to spend 4 weeks or however long you want it to be talking about the different gods, goddesses, culture, whatever you want to do in those other classes. And so if you like this one, you can sign up for this. I love the idea of using a one-time class to feed into a multi-day class because one, you're finding the kids that are actually interested in that topic and are going to stick with all of the days of your multi-day class. And also it just kind of springboards into something that's going to make you a little more money. And both of those options you can offer repeatedly. So the one-time class, one thing to remember, we talked about how you can teach it over and over and over. It's the same content, so you're not planning new lessons. You have this set class and you can offer it on Mondays at 8:30. You can offer it again at 1 o'clock. You can offer it again on Wednesday, but you're still teaching the exact same thing, just different groups of students. That is the beauty of the one-time class. You make it, you post it, you open up different sections of it, and you just keep teaching it over and over. It's beautiful. So, one time, but as many times as you want. It can feed into your multi-day classes, which is a great springboard for other topics. So you can do a one-time class for any age group. This you kind of want to keep in mind if you're doing an academic subject. You want to keep in mind kind of what grade level those ages are. So for instance, if I am doing a math class, I may want to stick with maybe kindergarten, first grade math, so ages 5 to 7. If I make it ages 5 to 9, I've just covered kindergarten through 3rd grade, and that one math topic might not fit all of those age groups. So be mindful when you do set your age, what grades that covers. Now, if you're doing like an art project or just like a discussion topic, that's not going to be as big of a deal. You can have a broader range of ages, but especially on the academic subjects, or if you're doing a specific book, you want it to be age appropriate and you don't want your range to be too broad. So those are the basics of one-time classes. There's not a whole lot more to it. If you are interested in doing something like Outschool, I love coaching teachers with the application, with the course creation. Course creation is one of my favorite things in the world. And I know a lot of people that want to do Outschool don't come from that teaching background or have that course creation background. I love it. I love to help with it. So if you would like to do this, email me, mercifulmornings@gmail.com. There is an application link below that you can click and get your application started, and we'll be connected. But you want to be sure and email me as well, because they're not going to give me any of your information. So email me, apply, and I would love to coach you through this process. My referrals get a lot of free stuff and a lot of one-on-one coaching with me, and I love the whole process. So click, email if you want to get going with that. If you're already teaching and you need some help with course creation, I do also offer coaching services for a fee. Just email me and we can get that hashed out and get you going and teaching classes that you love and you feel confident about on Outschool, and be making that money from home. That's the goal, right? We want to be making money at home. So I hope you are having an awesome day. I hope this has been helpful for you. If it has, be sure to like it, share it with others who might benefit from the information. And I think that's it for today. Remember, there is always hope. So choose joy. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.